Hello, beautiful family. God bless you. Welcome to your devotional number 11 on the Bible stories. Today I want to share with you one of my favorite stories where faith is not mentioned, yet there's miracles. Could that be possible? I'm going to show you another word that has to do with miracles, and it is compassion. And I want you to read in Luke chapter 7, verse 11. And it says, soon afterward, Jesus went with his disciples to the village of Nain, and a large crowd followed him. A funeral procession was coming out as he approached the village gate. The young man who had died was a widow's only son, and a large crowd from the village was with her. When the Lord saw her, his heart overflowed with compassion. Don't cry, he said. Then he walked over to the coffin and touched it, and the bearers stopped. Young man, he said, I tell you, get up. Then the dead boy sat up and began to talk, and Jesus gave him back to his mother. Great fear swept the crowd, and they praised God, saying, a mighty prophet has risen among us, and God has visited his people today. And the news about Jesus spread throughout Judea and the surrounding countryside. What would be the things I would point out of this story? That widow has nothing to do with her faith. Her faith is not even mentioned at all. When Jesus saw her, he was overwhelmed with compassion, and then said one sentence that touches me. He said, don't cry. Have you ever heard people tell you don't cry? Many reasons. They tell you don't cry because you make them uncomfortable. They tell you don't cry because it makes them sad to see you cry. They tell you don't cry for many reasons. But when Jesus tells you don't cry, it's because he's about to fix the problem. He didn't just say, don't cry. He said, don't cry, raised her son from the dead, and gave him back to her alive. That's compassion. Compassion moves you to action. Tears of people. When tears of people move you, then compassion starts to flow and miracles begin. The river of compassion lives inside of us because we are Christians. And wherever you see tears, the moment you are moved to do something about it, trust that the power of God will be there with you. And not only can you comfort, but you can actually bring a miracle to the sick, to the poor, to those that are heartbroken. Compassion inside of us. Jesus is inside of us now. His compassion rules inside of us. And we are walking agents of compassion to bring miracles wherever we go. So when Jesus says don't cry, that's a whole different picture, isn't it? Thank you so much for listening, family. And if you would like to sow a seed to Wisdom for Winning Church, you can sow through PayPal or Zelle. The email is pastoranna@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, Wisdom 4 Winning. Thank you for listening and have a blessed day.